met this one lady at a conference. She was so like, sad inside, and she goes, I just can't cold call. I can't prospect for people on the phone, and I feel horrible about it. And I was like, why would you ever feel horrible about cold calling? If this isn't your thing, and it's not something that I suggest, I mean, I think that needs to be a part of everybody's business. But I said, great, there's 27 other ways to generate business. Let's focus on the ones that you really like. Which ones do you really like? She goes, I love this and I love that, and I've got a great relationship with my attorneys and CPAs. I'm like, okay, you're a business-to-business referral person, aren't you? B2B, that's what you do. You make great relationships with a select handful of people. What if we went to every single one of them in the city, every divorce attorney, every CPA? You created a program. Yeah, all the probate attorneys, all the insurance brokers. Guess what insurance brokers have? Houses.
Yeah.
They have houses and cars, and they know when people are moving, and they know when, they're on the business. Don't go to a mortgage guy; he's already got somebody. But so my point is, we do referral sources. I think there's a couple other ones, but whatever your thing is, like just do it, and double down on it.
But listen, here's to build that out, Daniel. Here's the deal: you need to know what your thing is, and if that sounds kooky, I'll unpack this. Everybody should, whatever your personality is going to drive the kind of business you are. So don't swim upstream. So my personality, I'm on the DISC profile, I'm 99D, 99I, 34S, 34C. Guess what? I'm logical, I take action quickly. I'm built for listings.
Right.
I'm not good with people in cars. I'm not going to put anybody in cars. It's not my personality. But if you take a DISC profile and you find out that you're very high S, very high C, guess what? You're maternal, you're paternal. So you're perfectly suited to taking time and spending time with people. You are a buyer's agent. You're not built for listings. So know who you are and then build your business around that. And again, if you're high S, high C, you're maybe not super compelling. So you know what that means? That means you need to spend extra time and have your marketing materials do the selling for you, because you're not going to be able to do it. So know who you are. So look, go quickly. Again, you should have at least 5 lead channels, no more than 9. So Sphere is 1. You should have a networking type, and everybody hates networking events, but that should be some kind of channel. And I'll tell you why you should have these different channels in a second. So networking, everybody has some kind of hobby. Hopefully, you ride a bike, you love to swim, you love to crochet. I don't know what it is, but you know what? Go out, and there's a meetup, meetup.com. You can find meetups around everything. So find a meetup and join that group. So now we have 3. We have a networking event that we do once a month, and maybe you create it. Maybe you, if you can't find one, maybe you go out and you build your own networking event. Maybe it's in your farm. You have one for younger people, or you get the businesses together. Say, hey, listen, I want to. Everybody's in business down here. Once a month, let's get together and talk about whatever. So networking.
What's funny is I was just with another real estate person, and what they did is they created an event, a networking event, and then invited the mayor. Everybody who's on any of the county boards, like the water board, the school board, they invited some TV celebrities, the local news anchor and all this. And this agent didn't know any of them, didn't know a single one of them, but they all came to his party, and guess what? They all assumed that he knew them.
Yeah.
And they all assumed that he was the real estate guy. And guess what? This guy didn't have any of those contacts prior to this networking event. So it's not like it has to be expensive. It can be at a restaurant where you host free appetizers and drinks. It can be and you can have sponsors for it, right?
Yeah, you can zero base it, but also, maybe it's you can have it at a restaurant. Maybe it's a new restaurant. Well, guess what? That new restaurant, that's free marketing that you're doing for them. They'll comp you. They'll comp you, Cokes and coffees and muffins. So yeah, you don't need a lot of money, but at some point you need hustle. You need hustle in life, man. So I'm assuming you have hustle. But so meetups, maybe Toastmasters. That's another group. You should again, we talked about online, offline. All those are very offline ones, and again, they're different degrees of quality, right? But you should have an online lead gen channel. Whether that's a home valuation site's easy, and you don't have to actually have an IDX feed pumped in. There's lots of ways to jimmy that thing, right? You create a landing page, leadpages.net, and say, hey, you know, home valuation, you want it? Give us your name and email address. Now you have what you want. You have their name and email, maybe even phone number, and they click next, and then it's like, hey, somebody from our office is going to contact you.